up YouTube? Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Hyperpop x LIL UZI VERT type beat. Right now Uzi is my favorite artist, so I've been making a lot of Uzi beats. If you clicked on this video, you probably like them too. They just do fire. Also, if you have any suggestions for type beats that you want me to cover with a tutorial, that'd be sick. Just let me know in the comments. With that being said, let's get into this track. I'm gonna start us off at 130 BPM. This is just really nice tempo for our kick, and I build everything up from there, I guess. First, I'm going to show you my main synth. Uzi beats and Hyperpop beats are really synth heavy, so make sure to get some fire synths before you dive in. This sort of lead chord progression is pretty simple, but I added some dope flair to it with gross beat. I threw 2 sessions on it, one with a side chain because I want my kick to pop, and another for that cool glitch sound at the end of each bar. I think this turned out pretty fire. So next, I made a counter melody. It's pretty simple. I want this to add some low end, so I went with something that sounded like this. It's pretty basic, but in the end, its goal is to create some atmosphere for the track, and I think it does that nicely. So as for the sound design, I had to put a little bit of thought into this, but nothing too complicated. I just wanted to EQ out some of the audio debris, and then I added some reverb to it, building up the atmosphere. Then I threw that same gross beat sidechain as before onto this one too. Here's the before and after. Next up, and to absolutely everybody's surprise, we got another synth. This one took a little bit of work to get to, I'm gonna be honest, so let me break it down. I started off with a basic sine wave, and first I made a custom wave shaper looking like this, right? That was to get the sine wave to sound a little bit more 8-bit. Then I added some heavy EQ because I didn't want this to interfere with the 808 on the low end or the main melody on the high end. Then I added some chorus, just tweaking knobs until it sounded right. And here's the before and after. The drums are pretty cool too. One thing I see a lot in Hyperpop beats is a 4/4 kick. My 808 was pretty simple too. Also, I used a simple 16-step clap pattern. Finally, my hi-hats. I started with a 1-step hat sequence and added in a little burst at the start of each bar. Also, at the end of each bar, I lowered the velocity on some of the hi-hats. This made the beat hit harder at the start of each bar. I also added in a little perk. That's pretty much it for the actual substance of the beat. I just finished it off with the arrangement and we're done. The main takeaways when making an Uzi or Hyperpop beat is that gross beat is your friend. Don't be afraid to experiment with sounds and effects and use a lot of synths. Thanks for watching. It would mean the world if you could drop me a sub. Also, if you have any suggestions for type beats you want me to cover with a tutorial, that'd be sick. Just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna let the finished beat play into the outro. Peace out.